I had Democratic majorities for 2 years and a filibuster-proof Senate for 178 days.
So, you passed a bunch of progressive legislation, right? Right?
This meme is a critique of Barack Obama's presidency, suggesting he squandered a rare opportunity to enact meaningful structural change despite having the political capital to do so. Obama, portraying Anakin Skywalker in the meme, says, "I had Democratic majorities for 2 years and a filibuster-proof Senate for 178 days. And this was true. From 2009 to 2010, Democrats controlled the House, the Senate, and the White House, and for a short time had a 60-seat majority in the Senate. That's enough to overcome a filibuster." Padme asks what any left-leaning person would ask. So, you passed a bunch of progressive legislation, right? Obama smiles and presumes guilt, because ultimately, he didn't do shit. Obama squandered a rare opportunity to enact a meaningful structural change despite having the political capital to do so. His failures highlights a frustration from the left with the Democratic Party establishment, that even when handed power, they often fail to deliver on bold promises, instead favoring centrist, incrementalist approaches that are friendly to corporate interests over working-class Americans. Here is a list of just some of the progressive policies and reforms Obama could have pursued during this time. Also, keep in mind that he explicitly campaigned on progressive reform in 2008, including even promising a public option on healthcare. What we ended up getting out of 8 years of Obama was a technocratic centrist who believed in the system of elite-managed capitalism and neoliberal order, dressed up in a phony idea of respect for institutions and bipartisanship. The result of his administration supercharging Wall Street and big tech, as well as waging drone warfare on sovereign nations without congressional approval, ushered in the era of tech oligarchy and surveillance we now live under. Not to mention, there is a direct line from Obama's betrayal of the working class and the rise of Donald Trump. So, from the leftist perspective, this is yet another example of why the system simply can't be reformed. Obama had generational support and a Democratic supermajority, but ultimately failed because the institutions of American power are built to absorb and defang radical energy. They are wired and exist to simply protect and proliferate capital.